What's going on, brothers? Just let me tell you the name. Got another video for you. As you're entitled, Thot 415. Here goes. So, yeah, we're in the middle of Broke Girl Summer 2025. You know, some people are saying that this internet culture destroyed modern dating. And you have some who believe that dating was better before the internet. And nah, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. And of course, you got the stereotypes and the science project with Sherman ice cream colored hair who believe that, well, modern dating is terrible because of men. So it goes like this. Modern dating is terrible because today people don't form organic relationships. Today it's just a non-stop shit show of drama, mayhem, and stupidity. And who benefits the most from drama, mayhem, and stupidity when it comes to relationships? Who was it who got on TikTok and Instagram and said to a all-female audience that normal relationships are boring? Who said that? Exactly. You see, for as much as these weather-beaten 304s and these flightless birds like to complain that men are not approaching, nobody wants a relationship, and the internet culture has destroyed modern relationships, they need to look in the mirror. They need to look in the mirror. Who was it that said that modern relationships or normal relationships are boring? Who was it that said that normal is boring? You see, they like to throw rocks and hide their hands. You see, it's much easier for them to take off running to find the nearest scapegoat than to actually contend with the fact that modern relationships are a joke because these free-range 304s and these sperm tones made it that way. You forget that subreddit called Female Dating Strategies, where you have trollops comparing notes on how to extort men. You forget all these trollops who are catfishing men on these dating apps, drugging, robbing them, getting them killed. You forget that? You see, they don't like to bring that part out because if you bring that part up, then it would indict the majority of these 304s who are complaining. Because they were the ones who said in the beginning that normal relationships are boring. So you know what they do? They manufacture drama. They agitate. You make shit go wrong in a relationship so you have something to complain about, or you can just run to social media and talk about how you ended your relationship and how it's all his fault. Nah. You can't put it on the men. These sharks know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. And that's why there's a thought fatigue. Men have not changed what they want. They want peace and quiet. That's what they want. I want peace and quiet. If I can't get it from any of these modern day females, I'll just go solo, lone wolf it. So far, so good. No drama, no child support, no alimony, no problems. So far, so good. But yeah, modern day dating and modern day relationships have become a zero-sum game for men. And of course, these 304s, these trollops, and these feminists and science projects who engineered all this mayhem, they're not going to come flat out and admit who is responsible for this. They're not going to. The same goes for the demented creatures and machinery of the state who got behind them as well. You see, another example of what I'm talking about is in regards to the quality of human beings now, and who most of the prison population makes up, they're made up of human beings who were raised in single mother households. But of course they say, no, it's single parent household, single parent, just say single parent. Because they like to cover their ass. They know who's responsible for all this mayhem and drama. They know who's responsible for the death of modern relationships. But if they tell you, if they find solutions, it would indict the majority. And that's why men have walked away. That's why there's a thought fatigue. You know, one thing about this philosophy and this lifestyle, especially during these legendary bad days, is that it gives you clarity. It gives you clarity. Because in solitude there's clarity. You know who's trying to hurt you. You know who's trying to set you up for failure. And you know what to stay away from. You know what to stay away from. And these 304s, these demented creatures, these parasites looking for a payday, they can't stand it. And that's too bad. And of course you got those who like to ear hustle into space and be like, man, you don't know what you're talking about. Hey, you don't gotta listen to me. I'm gonna say it again. You don't gotta listen to me, but you can suffer. You do a lot of that. Because there's plenty more to go around, especially during these perilous times. You hear that there are more layoffs coming, right? You also hear that those who are on Medicaid, now they gotta do farm work for their Medicaid. There's plenty of suffering to go around. So, my advice to you is this: you can listen or you can suffer. Pick one. It's Mgtow. That's all I got for you. Like bash you in the commentary if you just subscribe. If you don't do anything, that's my channel. I tip jar on my channel. Alright, fam? Right, brethren? You know the drill. You know routine. Go on way, live one way. Yes, watch BM. It's for these ditch pigs. These 304s. These deranged, codependent bitch made sims have a problem. We see how we say it. Give them nothing. This is Mgtow PSA. Welcome to Thot. See you soon.